Thursday, May 18th, day 69 on the Appalachian Trail. It's always nice to get to the top of a hill and see the trail start to go downhill. That's a reward in and of itself. So I'm sitting right here on the trail, taking a quick break. I'm basically out of water. I've got one swig left in my front, there it is right there, front bottle, and probably less than half a cup in the other one. There's a brook at the bottom of the hill about half a mile away, so we'll fill up with water when we get down there. Spent last night at Lost Spectacles Gap with Rambo and Foxtrot and Barn Owl. Well, I can't remember if I talked about it, but boy, what a climb down from Dragon's Tooth. I think I did, and that was amazing. And then there was a guy this morning who was hiking up the trail, came back down pretty quickly. He said, there is a huge black bear on the trail. He tried hollering and stuff, and bear didn't budge. So he gave up his hike and came back down. Bear's right on the trail. There is no give on that trail going up to Dragon's Tooth. So if the bear's there, he gets his way. So he came back down. We didn't see him. Rambo went and got a bunch of stones, piled them up for ammunition in case we needed to throw some at him. But I had a fun time this morning talking with those folks, and taught Rambo a few knots to add to his bushcrafting skills. He's really quite a good bushcrafter. Started the fire last night with his knife and a ferrule rod on charred cloth and twigs and pine needles, and I mean, he did a great job of building the fire and also putting it out afterwards, covering, stirring the coals, covering them up with dirt and smothering them out. So he knows his stuff. But I taught him. I was thinking about it this morning when I was waking up, and thought, I should try and teach him, ask him if he knows anything about knots, and teach him at least 3 that might be useful that he won't find in other places. And so I asked him this morning, and he said, that's one area that he doesn't know that much about. He wishes he did, but they spent most of their time preparing food for the trip and not learning some other kinds of skills. So I taught him the quick way to tie the clove hitch. Taught Foxtrot that too. And then I taught him the butterfly knot. And then he taught Foxtrot that one. And then I also taught him the grapevine knot, to join 2 ropes together to create a closed end loop. And he asked about the PCT hang, because he didn't really know exactly how that worked. And so I showed him PCT hang, taught him how to tie the bowline in addition to that. And he also asked a question about coiling up rope so it doesn't tangle. And so I taught him the figure 8 wind. And he said that's a game changer for him with his bear hang line. Because he was so frustrated at trying to get his cord untangled when he was trying to put up his bear line. And when I showed him that, he just grinned ear to ear. It was such a fun thing to do, to be able to teach him that. Now, we talked about wood lathes. He evidently did an internship in Germany, I think, he said, on an engineering shop, a machine shop, on metal lathes. And so he was interested in wood lathes. And we'll have to stay in touch. Anyway, it was a fun morning. We, sort of spent a lot of time just talking and teaching and chatting. And so I didn't get away until like 8:40 this morning. I've only got 7.5 miles to do, and I'll meet my shuttle. And then get a ride to Daleville, spend the night at the Beach Hill B&B. And then tomorrow we'll go pick up my car, the rental car, at the airport in Roanoke, and be off for the weekend for the graduation. Today is another gorgeous day, just beautiful day outside. It's probably in the low 60s, something like that. A little bit of a breeze, feels great. And so looking forward to a short hike today. My legs are kind of tired. I can feel it was over 15 yesterday, and that descent down from Dragon's Tooth was a killer. And even the descent today from where we were at down to the trail intersection with another trail, there were some sections there that were challenging as well. So this trail is not for the faint of heart. Anyway, great experience, great adventure. Hope you're having a good day like I am today. This is Patriarch, pushing on.